No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Today I'm here with the one and only Tee GRIZZLEY.
What's the deal?
How you feeling, man?
Good, bro. Good to be back.
Yeah, good to have you back. I feel like the biggest thing that's changed since we last spoke to you is that, what, you're no longer on probation?
Yeah. Parole. No longer on parole.
Parole.
Yeah.
So how's that feel?
Feel good. I done left the country a couple times.
Where'd you go?
I went to Paris, Mexico, and I'm working on getting into London now.
Really?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on finally getting to leave the country? Because you've had a wild rap career for the past few years, but you just never really got to step outside the country lines.
It was a crazy ass experience, bro. Like, the air just different. The whole vibe just different with that shit, you know? And they knew who I was, so that fucked me up too. You know, shit just was, I was happy to be there.
Definitely.
I ain't never think I was gonna go there in my life. So to finally be there, that shit was crazy.
Could you handle the food?
Hell no, that food was weak as hell. Food was nasty.
Which countries were fucked up?
All of them. Don't know other countries got no good food.
What do you mostly eat that you couldn't get out there?
I couldn't get no soul food. I couldn't get no macaroni, yams.
Definitely true.
I couldn't get no motherfucking good fried chicken. You feel me? No good burgers.
I mean, there's some good spots overseas and shit, but a lot of places in Europe and shit, it's just they got dry ass, crusty little bread for like breakfast.
Even if they do got shit that you used to, the shit tastes different. You feel me? They got whole different processing over there type shit. You feel me? So
yeah, and they just don't like dump butter and sugar into their shit like we do. Like we want our shit live, lit.
Next time I'm taking a cooler with some ice, take some TV dinners over there, motherfucker. Some pack some noodles or something.
You can usually get fries wherever you go. That's one thing I noticed.
Yeah.
Or like a trash piece of pizza.
Yeah.
What's up with this TV show thing that you're doing? Is this official yet? Do the people know about this?
Which one?
It's like a dinner.
Dinner with Grizzly?
Yes.
No, it ain't. I ain't put it out there yet. I just been recording it.
Okay.
You feel me?
But what's the idea of this? Because I'm recording this with you tomorrow.
Basically just coming out and kicking it, having dinner, you know what I'm saying? Real intimate setting with people to really just talk about whatever. You feel me? All that type of shit. We can talk about the time a nigga got put out the library, anything.
Wait, you got kicked out the library?
Once before.
What did you do in the library? My mom's a librarian, so that hits kind of close to home.
I ain't really do nothing much. I was just on the computer. You feel me? You know, you gotta have a library card to get on the computer type shit. So I was just in that bitch. I found out how to get in there off the administrator password type shit. I was just on that bitch all day on Crush Spot and MySpace and shit, just all day.
Yeah. See, my mom was a librarian, so she like was there when like people first started like going on computers and going on the internet in the library. And I remember that she like would just come home and just every day she'd have a different story about somebody masturbating to the internet porn in the library.
That shit crazy.
They would just be going for it. They had no idea that's not allowed, I guess.
I caught my little brother doing some crazy shit. I'm like, bro, what is them napkins by the motherfucking computer for? And the lotion, like, that nigga was crazy.
You had to call him out, even though it's like jerking off is a pretty natural part of being an adult.
Yeah.
But you had
still you can't get. It's also another part of it is not getting caught. If you get caught, it ain't okay.
That's very true. Yeah, no face, no case.
Bingo.
We were posted up outside, and we didn't even realize that the SUV outside had you posted up in there smoking cigarettes for like hours before this interview actually started. You guys were out there for at least an hour.
We was out there for about 30.
Okay.
We was doing we was going back and forth about these songs and shit like, who got the best diss song ever.
Really?
You feel me?
What was in contention?
One person played Ether, one person played Hit 'Em Up, one person played this one song. I ain't gonna talk about it.
It's a little too deep. It's a little too deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you consider yourself? That's interesting because I feel like a lot of the rappers that I know are not really like hip hop heads enough to the point where they're having real conversations about fucking diss songs and like who was the best of a certain era and shit.
Yeah. We just on some in the car shit, having fun in the car type shit, debating. You feel me? All right, who was the better singer, Whitney Houston or Beyonce? It could be anything. We just having a little car shit, you know?
Right. Damn. I wonder if Beyonce, like, if her career would be a lot different if she was doing as much coke as Whitney Houston was doing.
Probably so.
Probably would be a little different, yeah. Do you feel like you, like, learn a lot about your music and how good your music is from that car listen? Because it's very different than, like, the studio version of listening to your own shit.
It's different in the car for sure. It's different in the car when you ride to, especially when you're going a certain speed limit. Going faster make anything better. You feel me? So that's how that should be.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like in the studio, it's kind of like with those crazy speakers, like anything could sound kind of good.
Yeah.
But when you hear music on a laptop speaker is when you really know if it's good or not.
Right. When it ain't as loud, that's how you know if it's good. Like anything gonna sound good, loud as fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me? But if you play some shit like at medium volume, that's what me and Big Sean just had the same conversation. We in the studio, we just did a song, and the engineer was playing it real loud. He like, no, turn it down, like medium level.
Right.
And if it still sounds sweet, then we know we got something.
Is that your first time linking up with Big Sean in the studio recently?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool. It was cool.
How'd that happen?
He was in the city, and me and him was in Detroit at the same time. And he just told me pull up to the studio.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? It was good because just seeing somebody that come from the same place you come from,
Right.
on a certain level. I don't really see too many successful Detroit people in the music industry.
Definitely.
You feel me? So to see that was cool.
When with someone like him, I feel like when you were growing up, when you were coming up, you probably saw him as like larger than life. Like that's like a completely different level of rapper in terms of what you could potentially accomplish.
I ain't gonna lie, I was dumb when I was younger. You feel me?
You were a hater?
No, I wasn't no hater, but I only wanted to hear street shit. I only want to hear street shit from Detroit. I don't give a fuck about no industry niggas. Oh, you say a nigga from Detroit made it out? Let me hear it. Yeah, I want to hear that street shit. You feel me? But as I got older and as I gained more respect for the craft, I start fucking with this shit like, no, he really cold for real.
Like, especially right now, it feels like everybody who's popping off out of Detroit is on some straight grimy ass street music shit. Like, that's just what it is out there.
That's our sound. It's gonna sound like that. You feel me? Because Detroit ain't a fun place. Not a tourist city. It ain't people being there coexisting. Everybody happy. None of that. Niggas is getting killed. Niggas is selling drugs. Niggas is trying to get some money. And niggas is in the streets. Everything that come with the streets is going on in Detroit 24/7. So the music that come out of that is gonna sound like that.
Definitely.
You feel me?
Are you spending less time there now that you're off parole? Are you able to like move out and like be around different?
I ain't spend a lot of time there. I go there, creep through, pull up on the people I need to pull up on. You know what I'm saying? See who I need to see. Then I'll be right back on.
You can play shows in Detroit?
Yeah, for sure. I just sold out a show in Detroit.
Really?
Yeah.
How many people came?
I don't even know. I know it was sold out though.
That must have been wild as hell though.
Yeah,
you
for
played
sure.
there a lot of times though at this point?
I think I only did Detroit like 4 times my whole career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it all been arenas though.
Really?
You feel me? So
that's lit as fuck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I think the last time I talked to you, I asked you how your life was going to change when you got off parole, and you said that you might start smoking weed.
Right.
Has that actually played out?
It played out. It ain't play out good though.
You didn't like it?
I thought I was in hell. I'm like, I got to looking around like, man, the devil in this bitch somewhere, dog.
Really? Where were you? Just in the studio or something?
I was at home.
I
was at home. I got real hot. My heart was beating fast. I'm like, damn, I'm about to die in this bitch.
Off of backwood?
Off of wood. No, it wasn't even off of wood. It was off of pre-roll.
Oh, shit.
Off of pre-roll.
You never know what's in there.
I'm like, man, I'm about to die in this motherfucker, man.
Holy shit. But that has that kept you away from it since then?
Yeah. Because I get the same high every time.
Right.
I get the same high. I don't give a fuck what kind of weed it is. I get the same high. I get scared thinking I'm about to die, hear my heart beating. I want to be in the house. The moment I realize I'm high, I want to be sober right then and there.
Right.
Like, damn.
You don't think you smoked too much? You might have smoked that whole pre-roll. You could have just took a hit or two.
Nah, I can't lie. Every time I smoke the whole blunt.
Right.
I do that.
Because it just tastes good and you just want to keep going.
Nah, I just want to get high. I'm like, let me see what this shit really talking about. You feel me? But that shit ain't for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
That shit ain't for me.
Damn, you got to get on the edibles or some shit.
I got to do something, bro, because niggas be looking like they having too much fun.
Yeah, off the weed, they act like it's more fun than it is.
That shit looks sweet in the club. You icy, music going crazy. You got a wood, the smoke. That shit looks sweet.
I feel like a lot of people are smoking weed in the club just because they don't want to look like they're as bored as they actually are.
Right, that might be what it is.
They don't have nothing else to do, you know?
Or they'll just be standing there.
Yeah.
Nigga don't just want to stand there, so you going to constantly roll up type shit.
Yeah.
I thought about that before. But with me, I think I need to smoke Reggie's or something. Because this new shit too strong.
How many years did you go without smoking because of the parole and jail and all that shit?
I never smoked, though.
Oh, you didn't when you were younger, really?
Never smoked. I had one incident where I smoked, and I was at the house. I was at my man's house. We smoked or whatever. I'm like, I'm about to go home. I'm high as fuck walking home. I get to putting snow on my face, all type of shit, trying to get sober. You feel me? So as soon as I see my house, it's like 7, 8 cars outside. I'm like, damn, my whole family over here, they about to see me high. I know they gonna want to say something to me and shit.
Yeah.
So I got this girl number earlier that day. You feel me? This cold girl. I couldn't wait to finesse my little text messages to her.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing more than I'm doing and everything. So boom. I'm calling my sister. I'm like, let me call my sister, tell her to open the door. I Call sis, I'm like, listen, don't tell Granny, don't tell nobody I'm here. I don't want to get in trouble. Come open the side door and I'm just go straight in the basement. She like, what is you talking about? Whole time it's the girl number who I got from earlier type shit.
Bro.
Who I was trying to impress. And I see like, oh, this nigga scared of his grandma type shit. Fuck my whole play up. Couldn't call her no more.
What the fuck? You didn't try to make it work after that?
No, it was over with. She got to telling motherfuckers about it type shit. You know, I used to be playing some tough shit. Like, now I don't get whoopings, nigga.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Holy fuck, that's pretty incredible.